Hey there, CinnaBunny here, and welcome back to the PopCap Arcade. Today, I found the sequel to a classic, Bejeweled Deluxe. Let's get into it. Bejeweled 2 is the sequel to the founding father of Match 3 games, being Bejeweled Deluxe. To move a gem, you can click or drag the gem in a direction. Any gem will move in a plus pattern, by one tile. It will not move further than this. Matching 3 or more gems will remove those gems and shuffle more into the playing field. Bejeweled 2 has some extra features that Bejeweled 1 did not have. Power-ups. Kind of. Matching 4 gems in a row will create a power gem. A power gem, when matched or destroyed by another power gem, will blow up, wiping out the 8 gems that surround it and giving a hearty chunk of points. Matching 5 gems in a line will create a hypercube. Not really a cube though, is it? When moving the hypercube into the place of any other gem, all gems of that colour on the board will be destroyed, each granting a small sum of points. There are initially 4 game modes to Bejeweled 2 Deluxe. Keep the initially in mind. Classic, Action, Puzzle, and Endless. In Classic mode, you play to fill up the point meter down here. Making a match will add to the meter. Filling the point meter will progress on to the next level. Running out of moves in Classic will end the game, showing your final score afterwards. With the addition of the power and hyper gems, getting a game over can sometimes be exceptionally easy, as the power-ups take up space where the other gems would have spawned, and can lead to an easy game over if poorly positioning these power-ups. Next up, Action. In Action mode, you play against the clock. Yes, this is the time trial mode from Bejeweled 1. The point meter is utilised in a fun way. The point meter now acts as a timer. When there is no matches being made, the timer will go down. When making a match, the time will go up and pause briefly. Filling up the point meter will progress on to the next level. With each level passed, the timer will decrease at a faster rate, to the point where simple matches of 3 will not cut it for keeping up with the clock. Puzzle is next. In the puzzle mode, you play to complete puzzles. Instead of gaining points to win, you have to take a slower pace, solving puzzles and eventually winning. If you can, of course. A level of puzzle consists of 5 sub-levels. 4 of these sub-levels must be completed in order to progress on to the next set of levels. The 5th sub-level is for completionism more than anything, providing you can complete the other 4 levels. There's also exclusive objects to puzzle, the time bomb and the rock. The time bomb will tick down for every move you make. When reaching 0, it will blow up. The rock will simply be unmatchable. It can only be removed via explosions of power gems and time bombs, or being removed by hypercubes. Finally, Endless. This is like a Zen mode. A game over isn't achievable from what I played with. You simply play until your heart is content. As the name suggests, it's endless. In the Classic, Action, and Endless modes, completing a level will increase the points required to pass each subsequent level. This is counteracted somewhat by multiplying the points gained by each match. The point multiplication is small, but it does help out. You may have noticed this little orb over here. This is the hint button. At any time during gameplay, you can click it to view a potential move. In Classic mode, the hint costs 50 points initially, increasing in price by 25 points per past level. In Action mode, the hint will cost a good chunk of your precious time. Use it wisely. In Puzzle mode, the hint will show you a move for the puzzle. If the puzzle is unsolvable from making a wrong move, it will reverse you back to where it is solvable again. In Endless, the hint will always cost 500 points. There is also an idle hint. Being idle, or simply not interacting with the game for a short period of time, will grant you an idle hint. This will show you a move, for free. Simply by doing nothing, you get a free hint. Useful if you feel super stuck and you don't want to spend points. Remember earlier when I said there is 4 game modes initially? In each game mode, there is an unlockable game mode. Reaching level 18 in Classic will unlock the Twilight mode. Reaching level 9 in Action mode will unlock the Hyper mode. Completing all puzzles in the Puzzle mode will unlock the Cognito mode. Finally, reaching level 280 in Endless mode will unlock the Finity mode. These unlockable modes are revealed by clicking this icon on the main menu. Huh? This hidden button reveals itself after unlocking one of the hidden game modes. Twilight mode will play nearly the same to Classic mode, but with a difference. The gravity has shifted. With every match, the gravity will shift from normal to inverted, meaning the gems will shuffle in from the top at one move, then shuffling in from the bottom on the next move, alternating between for the rest of the game. It's a fun way to switch it up. Hyper mode is an accelerated version of action mode. The game runs significantly faster, gems falling quicker and even the timer moving faster. It's a faster paced version of the fast paced game mode. Cognito mode is near identical to puzzle mode. The main difference is that now it has a scoring mode. Every puzzle is completed in order. Using a hint on a puzzle will forfeit any points earned on that level. Infinity mode will work very differently to the endless mode. This adds in the rocks and time bombs from the puzzle mode. They will work the same as such. Rocks can't be matched and have to be blown up to remove them. The time bomb explodes after several seconds. The only way to gain points in Infinity mode is to blow stuff up. Using a power gem will gain points. On top of this, power gems will spawn in uncommonly, aiding to the point gaining process. There is also a secret 5th game mode. Moving the mouse on each button in 8 clockwise motions will make you enter the classic mode. This is the Bejeweled Deluxe classic mode. No power gems, no hypercubes, just a good old vanilla Bejeweled. Also, cheat codes. Kind of. More so Easter eggs. They do not alter gameplay in any meaningful ways. Putting in no frame will remove most of the UI. Old school will change the gems graphics to the legacy version of Bejeweled, known as Diamond Mine. Network will change the background to a Matrix style visual. Starfield will change the background to a scrolling space theme. Color swap will change the colors of the gems. Entering it a second time will change their colors again. A third time will revert the gems to their original colors. Black and white will change the colors of the gems and the UI to a grayscale theme. Green screen will change the UI and gem colors to a swampy green color. Amber screen will change the gems and UI to a yellowy color. Nausea will make the background move in a wavy pattern. Slow-mo will make the game run at half speed. Finally, Xmas will make the background snowy and snow will fall from the top of the screen. Very cute. Normal will reset the game back to its original state. Putting in normal will revert the changes to all these codes, minus Xmas, as it will only stop the snow. Another visual effect must be put in before entering normal, as the background won't change otherwise. Neato. Bejeweled 2 is awesome. A lovely expansion to its bare bones predecessor, adding on some neat mechanics and providing additional game modes. Alongside the overall polish gives Bejeweled 2 a much loved look and feel. The game was given a lot of love. The backgrounds to levels in this game are gorgeous too. If you love going on virtual tours, absolutely look at each planet. They're really nice to look at during gameplay, even though they aren't the main focus. If you enjoyed the gameplay of Bejeweled Deluxe 2, it can be found on Steam, alongside a library of PopCap's other games. PopCap's games can be found on Steam for relatively cheap, and I'd highly recommend checking them out if you can. If you enjoyed the video, go check out my other stuff. There's multiple entries to the PopCap Arcade now, alongside a bunch of my other videos. For now though, this has been the 9th installment to the PopCap Arcade. I've been CinnaBunny, and I'll catch you later, mate.
Goodbye.